Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. This is the Wing Report. Coming up, Show Manager Ava will announce the participants in the Women's Battle Royal in Evolution on the Streamyard team. Which is women will Let's talk about it here. Coming up, also Jimmy. It's the Lord, man. Oh, yeah, man. Right here, TNA stars Joe Hill and Mike Santana team up to take on NXT Top Ladies West League Group, and they're making an impression. Will Steve coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show as well. Also, too, Charlie Dempsey. Charlie Dempsey will take on Taylor Heights. No cash crew. If Taylor Heights wins, he'll be out the front for Charlie Dempsey and be free, just like Urdu, what's that name? As well. Plus, the next tag team championships that you see right here on the top thumbnail will be on the line. But Hank Walker and St. Leslie defends it all with Sean Spears and his disciples will talk about something else. But we kick things off here. The Ricky Saints taking on the Andy Project in the government match. The Ricky Saints get one step closer to get his shot at the NXT North American Championship. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kid here. Glad you're doing the Pro Wrestling Show. Thanks for watching. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe if you can. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. Let's get things started here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We get things started right here, right now. It's Saints in action against three men that what's his name picked. I don't know why he picked them. He has a sort of seven. Yeah, so I guess they are doing that way. We can think making sure that he gets a shot at the North American Championship he lost. We can get the same monumental comeback. We can turn the music down. And don't leave it. Right? So you can't turn the music down, but the music just won't come there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ricky Saints was in action. Ricky Saints went against a no cash career. Ricky Saints looking destined to get some opportunity, and he had an opportunity. He took down all three members. So Ricky Saints did what he needed to do to get the job done. Ricky Saints, one thing about Ricky Saints, he took them out one by one. And Ricky Saints now earns himself an opportunity at the North American Championship against Ethan Page. That's going to happen at the Great American Bash. But Ricky Saints picked the stipulation. The stipulation of the match would be no holds bar, falls count anywhere between them. So they're going to be fighting one on one. We'll see that match at the Great American Bash. Don't forget, predict the outcome coming up this Saturday. We'll have predict the outcome this Saturday morning, and then a little bit later we'll have the mega show on Saturday. We'll have predict the Great American Bash review as well as Saturday night's main event coming up for predict the outcome as well as review. So it's gonna be a lot of predict the outcomes and reviews, separate episodes. So look for that. It's gonna be almost an hour and a half full of content coming your way this coming Saturday. So looking forward to seeing that as well. But Ricky Saints getting the opportunity of a lifetime to wrestle for the North American Championship of Falls Count Anywhere match. Look forward to seeing that as well. Well, we saw the tag team match as well. The tag team match that right here, Joe Henry and Mike Santana teaming up to take on High Rise. High Rise looking for an opportunity, and they want an opportunity, and they're gonna get a show against TNA stars. TNA main event is Joe Henry. Joe Henry wants to be TNA champion once again, but he has to go through Mike Santana and Trick Williams. I guess he just wasn't for the weak at heart when you think about it. But we left a lot of unanswered questions. You see right here, Trick Williams along with Rick Lee taking down Mike Santana and Joe Henry. You know, at the Great American Bash, there will be a contract signing. So we're going to add Trick Willie and Joe Henry and Mike Santana to give you the hook for the Great American Bash for Slammiversary. So Slammiversary, TNA will be represented at the Great American Bash. So Trick Williams going to be signing his contract, sign on the dotted line, and make it seem like he's going to do what he got to do in order to win. So we'll see if Trick Williams do that as well. But we can tell what's going on with that once we get there. So, as we had saw earlier tonight with Trick Williams right here taking down Mike Santana. A lot of stuff gonna be going down. I can tell you that at the Great American Bash. Well, Blake Monroe trying to doll up Jordan Grace. We know Jordan Grace have nothing about being glamorized. All she know just kick ass and take names and take no prisoners. Well, Blake Monroe wants Jordan Grace to loosen up a little bit for their tag team match. We know that Blake Monroe will be setting up for the tag team match coming up soon. So we've been looking forward to seeing that as well with that tag team match coming up. Blake Monroe taking on to a spa day, I guess R and stuff. Get herself ready, get herself prepared of what's going on and stuff like that. So we'll see. But we'll tell you a little bit later on. Jordan, Blake, all of them had something to do with Ava's little general manager. Ava, she had something to say about the Evolution Summit coming up a little bit later on in the show. So we'll get that a little bit later. But speaking of that, Keone Jordan was in action as well. Keone Jordan was in action. Keone winning her match night. And Keone, we'll tell you a little bit later on in Wrestling Hot Topics about big news for Keone when it comes to big news. So we'll get to that a little bit later on in the show. As well as this, the No Cash crew right here. You see right here, what's his name? Charlie Dempsey was in action against Tavon Heights. These two men know each other. Tavon wants to do like what's his name? The one that want to be Randy Orton and stuff. But unfortunately, that's what's gonna go down like that. Tavon was close until that girl threw the towel in. I think he did that just I guess Charlie Dempsey knows that his days are numbered, and Charlie Dempsey trying to keep everybody in his faction, knowing that what's his name left, and now he don't want Tavon to leave, which is unfair. I think eventually you're gonna find a way to get out that group. I can tell you that right now, and see how that's gonna go. Well, we know that the NXT Championship will be on the line coming up. We know that what's his name? Namora won and he defeated what's his name? Jasper to win the match. Jasper all that. Well, Oba Femby was out there. Oba Femby came out there to give um Amora a quick history lesson that it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be rough and tough for Amora regardless. So Amora's gonna have to really gonna have to pull out all the stops. I can tell you that right now. Amora's gonna be really have to dig in deep if he wants to do what he has to do. I'll tell you that right now for Amora. It's gonna be a really a tough time for him coming up as well. So we're going to be seeing that as well for more coming up. But Oba Family, giving him more advice he needs. Oba Family, a real confident champion, and he'll do that coming up soon, eventually for him and stuff, and how that's going to go down for him, how that's going to be. But Oba Family had to get security held back for him and stuff like that. But you can tell right there that's going to be a real tough task for him coming up as well. So looking forward to seeing that for more and stuff over him for the Great American Bash. Speaking of that, you see right here, Javon Evans getting attacked by Jasper Troy. Jasper Troy making a rule of the exception, attacking Javon in the trainer's room and attacking him like he did right there. Javon and Jasper Troy will perhaps meet coming up, and we'll see that coming up as well. So look forward to seeing that the Great American Bash coming up. When it does happen, we'll let you know on that and how that's going to be coming up. Being that way. The family right here, as you see right here, there's a lot of issues going on, a lot of strain issues. Everybody don't trust each other. They like real mafia crew, and everybody is trying to stab each other in the back. I don't know how that's going to be coming up, but hey, we have to wait and see how that's going to be coming up forward and stuff as well. So looking forward to seeing that as well. I'm looking forward to being how that's going to do between the family because all of them got issues and all of them trying to figure out what the next move is going to be and how they're going to be motivated to do what they're going to have to do. Speaking of that, Sean Spears looking forward for his tag team match opportunity along with his buddy. They're going to be taking on and set the same for the women's tag team title. So Sean Spears getting ready for the tag team situation. And speaking of the tag team situation, Hank and Tank defending against Spears in what's his name? Like he said, when show right here that that we had got going on and stuff like that. So hey, we know how there's gonna be stuff like that. Um Whatever that's gonna be coming up for. So we saw how that's gonna be coming up and stuff, how forward is gonna be and stuff like that. But Hank and Tank defend the tag team championships. They defended it, but it just wasn't enough. Hank and Tank won the match, and Hank and Tank getting that opportunity, and Hank and Tank win, retain their tag team goal, and Hank and Tank did so tonight. So congratulations to Hank and Tank retaining the tag team championships that they did tonight. Hank and Tank on a real big pool. I can tell you that right now. So with Hank and Tank, we'll see how that's going to go for 'em coming up forward and stuff like that. So hey, well, Jasper Troy came into the ring and tried to make a statement saying that he ain't going nowhere. He's going to do what he needs to do. But Javon Evans came out there to attack Jasper Troy and leave him laying. And Jasper Troy and Javon Evans will meet at the Great American Bash one-on-one. One thing about Jasper Troy, he's moving up quickly when the tag team race, and he did so tonight, moving up. So Javon Evans and him will meet at the Great American Bash between them. We'll see how this is going to play out eventually down the road. Well, we get to the main segment of the night. I told you the general manager, Ava, announced the participants in the Evolution Battle Royal. Ava did not waste no time whatsoever. Ava making the huge statement that she did tonight, saying that she's the first GM, and she recalled the first Evolution when she was in high school. That first Evolution was damn near about 8 years ago. 2018, 6 years ago. Yeah, six. And they're bringing it back for the second time, and she's proud. She said there's going to be six competitors. She said that Kalani Jordan will enter the Battle Royal. Numerous other women that's going to enter the Battle Royal as well. She said also too that Sean Spears, Izzy Dame, and the rest of them entering the Battle Royal. Tam Pasley, they're all entering the Battle Royal. Until what's her name came out, the women's champion JC Jane came out there and said that she feels disrespected, that she's not being mentioned, but she does have a title match when she'll take on Jordan Grace for the title at NXT. But Blake Monroe will be a tag team partner. Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace will be pulling double duty over the weekend, especially Jordan Grace. She's going to be in a tag team match with Blake Monroe to take on the team of Fatal Attractions. Got their name. Fallon Henry and the other girl, they're going to be in action. And then JC James probably get the edge up against Jordan Grace, was ever left of on Sunday. So we'll see how that's going to be coming. Um, A lot of women showed up. Stephanie Vakir showed up. Women from Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, all three brands will be represented. And as you can see right here, they battling and beat the holy hell out of each other. And doing so, indeed, lead last legend in the ring. All these women want a shot to be number one contender for their respective brand and go to Clash in Paris to meet the champion of their choice. And we'll see that coming up, that Battle Royal coming up as well. So I'm going to be really phenomenal to see coming up. All right. That is the NXT ring report right here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We move forward. We move forward to hot topics. Wrestling hot topics. We talk about this. Speaking of Kalani Joy, she was in that chaotic battle royal night, but behind the scenes in Kiani's personal life, Kiani Jordan is going to become a married woman. Kiani Jordan and her fiance Carmelo Hayes, SmackDown superstar, share intimate details right here. Share details right here of their engagement. Congratulations to the happy couple. Kiani Jordan and Carmelo. Look at tell Carmelo and Kiani are gonna be a happy, endeared couple. Congratulations. You can tell right here. Carmelo got down one knee and proposed to her. That's what you gotta do, my man. Propose to her. You've been together for so long. Kiani and them enjoyed Hawaii, and now they're an engaged couple, engaged to get married. They say date to get married. And if Kiani wrote this post right here, she said yes, and I said yes every time, every lifetime. Congratulations to the happy couple, indeed, on their upcoming nuptials. Speaking of that, Kiani and Carmelo's friends, all the NXT people were out. Last Legend and Trick Williams, the TNA champion, hosted a housewarming party, and you can tell just about everybody from NXT showed up. You can tell right here, everybody from NXT and LWO Go showed up and showed out. You can look and see Jasper Troy. You can look and see Ryan Lexus King, Oba Femby, the NXT champion, person from Dark State. A lot of people were out and about. So everybody was out and about. Tamara May Steele, they like the help. Abel was out there. So everybody was out there having fun, I guess. Oh, hey, you see how that went down and stuff. Speaking of that, we hear that Pat McAfee may be leaving WWE. He's saying that he's burnt out. Pat McAfee, be burnt out for so long, and then you don't know what's going on. But hey, Pat McAfee, we'll get more details about him SmackDown this coming up Friday on NXT on the SmackDown Ring Report. So look for that coming your way. All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. This is the NXT Ring Report. Like we said, this is Evolution Week. We continue Evolution Week here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We're on the road to evolution. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I've been your host, Kendrick Dix, saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow for the NXT Ring Report here on the Evolution Week Report. See you later.